Welcome back to Sports Card Indoctrination. I'm Bryce.
I'm Renee.
This is Daniel. Hard to believe, but we are at week 10 of the NFL season. Our Dallas Cowboys are on a bye, but we still have out all our Cowboy stuff because we love the Cowboys, even though they lost to the Cardinals. Oh my gosh, the Cowboys are so bad.
It was really bad.
So bad. But I guess there's a glimmer of hope for the Cowboys. Maybe not for this year, but and maybe we should talk about it in this way. The Jets did a sell-off. Sauce Gardner's gone. Quinnen Williams is gone. So we can start with Quinnen Williams because that's our Cowboys. He's to the Cowboys. Daniel, will you hold Quinnen Williams? Here. The Cowboys traded for Quinnen Williams. He is one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL. They gave up a first-round pick and a second-round pick and Mozzie Smith. He better be good. That's a lot of things they gave up for him.
Yeah, the first round is 2027, but second round is 2026, right?
Right. And I kind of heard people say it's almost like what they did is they traded Quinnen Williams for Micah Parsons because the second-round pick they gave up this year should be a halfway decent second-round pick, but they got the Packers' first-round pick, so a little bit better to have the Packers what's going to be a late first-round pick instead of a second-round pick. And then next year, they gave up the better of their own pick or the Packers' first-round pick. So it's kind of like the two picks they got from the Packers, they then sent out for Williams. And they also sent out Mozzie, but they got back Clark.
Oh, Kenny Clark. Yeah.
Kenny Clark. So, which is another trade for defensive tackles. So, the one difference, I guess, though, is that Williams is making a lot less money than Mike is making. So he's under contract, not just this year, but for 2 more years, at basically $25 million a year. Whereas Micah, with the new deal he signed, is like $45 million a year. So it's kind of the question that I've heard people asking in Dallas is like, would you rather have Micah and $20 million, or would you rather have, Quinnen Williams and $20 million, or Micah?
Right.
So, and I guess kind of if you think about it, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. Do you think they can re-sign George Pickens for $20 million a year? And if so, then the question is, would you rather have Williams and Pickens for 2 years, or would you rather have Micah?
I think so.
I kind of think I do too. And
Quinnen Williams is also a good run stopper. He's not as good of a pass rusher as Micah,
of course. Yeah.
But he's supposedly pretty good at stopping the run. So
the big thing I've heard, and I know the national media is not saying this, they're looking at it from this year, going, "Why are you doing this, Cowboys? This year's over." And it is. This is a trade for next year and for the year after. So kind of interesting. Different. You want your Cowboys helmet, huh? But the trade that is a this year trade is the Sauce Gardner trade, and
to the Colts, right?
To the Colts. So the Colts gave up 2 first-round picks. And I think more. I don't know the details, but they got Sauce Gardner, and I don't know. I think that's a pretty good deal for them in that they're kind of out of nowhere. Who knows? Can Taylor stay healthy? Daniel Jones is on a bit of a hot streak. Like, hey, make a run. You've got a chance. Why not? So I don't know. I think that was a good deal, even though I always hate giving up draft picks for a player. But,
yeah, I mean, the thing about the draft picks is it's like these guys are known.
Yeah.
Right? Draft picks, you're still taking a stab.
That's right. All right. Well, the Jets in a sell-off, and we'll have to see what happens.
Okay.
Time to talk fantasy football, Daniel. You want to wear your football helmet for fantasy?
You're ready to protect yourself.
Yeah, all right, we'll take it off. Off it comes. Okay, so fantasy football, top performers. We laugh all the time about, hey, if you want to be a top performer in fantasy football, play the Cowboys. But it may also be play the Bengals. So the top quarterback was Caleb Williams for the Bears. Uh-oh, you dropped it? Here you go. For the Bears, he was playing the Bengals. And
the top 2 quarterbacks and players in fantasy were Flacco and Caleb Williams. So
be in that game, basically.
Right. The score was 47-42.
Pretty crazy. But hey, Aunt Kathy, your Caleb Williams had a great game.
We talked to Aunt Kathy this week, and she sat Caleb Williams because he did terrible
Oh no!
the previous week. So I think she played Stafford. I think it's her other quarterback.
So she had him on the bench.
Even though the Bears won, she was still very upset because she had Caleb on the bench. And fantasy can just be so frustrating.
So funny.
It's hard to know.
On the wide receiver front, though, Drake London actually was the top.
Who's
wide
on our
receiver.
team, Daniel?
Go, Daniel! Drake London, your guy.
And I believe he helped us win this past week.
Did you? I'm pretty sure that I lost yet again. On the running back front, it was Christian McCaffrey. So McCaffrey is actually having a pretty good season. And, I mean, he's staying healthy. As long as he's like the only one on the 49ers team that is healthy.
We could have had him.
Yeah.
But I picked Genty instead, which is kind of a bust. However, our win last week ratcheted us up the rankings in fantasy. We're up to 4th place now.
Hey, nice. And then the tight end of the week was Brock Bowers. Finally kind of living up to his second year hype. I have him in my other team, my other league.
Remember, though, he was injured for a while.
That's what I was going to say. So he's
playing injured.
He's not been that great this year. And, I mean, the Raiders are pretty terrible.
Yeah.
So, cool. Fantasy football performers. Time for our What We Want Off of Whatnot segment. We got a bunch of stuff off of Whatnot. So let's dig in and see what we got. Oh, well, this is our football show, but hey, look, we got a pack of Donruss baseball.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people, these are the Whatnots I really like to try to win, is where they just give you a free pack.
Yeah.
Because you never know what you could get. You could get something really awesome in it. I mean, you know, a lot of times you just get a bunch of base, but hey, whatever. You're just wanting to throw that helmet over. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see. We've got Sammy Sosa. That's
nice.
Fun. Wearing a Chicago Cubs uniform. Billy Martin, old manager. I remember him from the Yankees, but that looks like a Oakland A's. Got on there. Greg Maddux. He was commentating the World Series, I think. Spencer Herjighetti. I don't know who that is. And last but not least, Tommy Troy. Kind of cool. All right, what do we got next in here, Daniel? Oh, well, more baseball. That's pretty funny. But we love this.
Ooh, is that
it's
Nolan
an
Ryan?
Old school Nolan Ryan card.
Very cool.
Very cool. We love Nolan Ryan with the Rangers, but before that he was with Houston. So all of your
Is that him with the Rangers?
No, that's him with the Astros.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so that's like an older one. I think it's an old Fleer star or something or other. All right, more. Score a treat.
Score a treat.
It's post-Halloween, but we will never complain about opening.
I'm sure people have lots of score a treat to get rid of.
Lots of score a treat. Let's see here. We have a Jalen Coker. We have got a Hunter Henry. I feel like we needed a Hunter Henry card earlier, and we didn't have one. And Percy. I'm not sure who that is, for the Texans. All right, let's see what else we got, Daniel. We got a bunch of stuff in here. So many good things. Oh, this is fun. Look at this, right? You can't chew on it. It's not in one of your cases you can chew on. This is a finest debut Trey Benson.
Oh, that's really cool.
I like that card a lot. That's a good card. See, you can win some really fun stuff on Whatnot. Kind of neat. Okay. Oh, here's another. We're non-football, but a really cool card. A Tyrese Halliburton card.
Oh, very nice.
We definitely needed some of those, particularly in his Indiana uniform last year when they were in the finals. Although sadly he got hurt, and I don't think he's playing this year.
I don't think he's gonna make it back.
Oh my goodness! Another score a treat.
What?
So many score a treat.
People offloading.
They're offloading their score a treat.
Score a treat.
But we might get somebody good, and then we'd be really happy. All right, we got a Chris Godwin. We got a Travis Kelce. Love Travis. All right, and who? Raheem Sanders. Fun stuff, particularly our Trey Benson and our Tyrese Halliburton.
And don't forget our Nolan Ryan.
Oh, yeah, and our Nolan Ryan. Good stuff. Let's open some more 2025 football. We need some more rookies. We got 2 packs here of Donruss Elite. This might be all of our Donruss Elite. We've opened a lot of it. I really like it. I know you're still not the biggest fan of Donruss Elite. But
yeah, if they're a silver type card, those aren't my favorite.
No. All right, we pop in there. Alvin Kamara. What am I thinking? He's been having a pretty decent year.
Has he?
Yeah, he's mostly staying healthy, so that's really good. Jordan Love. He's got a big game this week with the Eagles.
Yes.
Whoa. Brian Branch. Puka Nacua.
Puka.
He's got a big game with the 49ers. And Jared Judy.
Good old Jerry Judy.
All right, let's open the other one. We still need like a Scattaboo or a...
I thought we got some Scattaboo. We don't have a Shador.
We don't have a Shador. That's one we definitely need.
James was showing us some Shador he got.
We got some good players. This one, Max Crosby.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Okay. Dak Prescott. They're going to be facing off, not this week, but next week on Monday Night Football. Tua. Pat Mahomes. And for the Houston Oilers, Ken Houston. That's funny. Houston playing for Houston.
Interesting. A lot of quarterbacks in that pack. A lot of quarterbacks,
yeah. Time to pick our games of the week. We're going to start in the NFC West. This is a showdown. I think these two teams are right there in the playoff mix right now. In fact, I think if you add in the Seahawks, 3 teams are currently in the playoff mix out west. So, all right, Daniel, who are you going to go with?
Ooh,
the Rams! Matthew Stafford. Although, actually, the card you picked is Quinnen Williams. Quinnen Williams versus Christian McCaffrey. A showdown of running backs. What do you think,
Renee? What are you
going
to pick? I think Daniel's right.
You think Daniel's right? All right.
But I'll pick whatever you don't pick. Just to be fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
The 49ers are just so banged up, but they keep winning.
They keep winning. That's what I don't get. So that's part of me. Yeah, I think I'm going to pick the 49ers.
But I don't know how great the teams are that they've been playing.
Well, that's true. But I kind of might say the same thing with the Rams. So,
right. All right, Dan Man and I are in with the Rams.
Okay, and I'm going with the 49ers, who he just threw on the floor.
Okay.
All right, now, I'd say at least one of these teams is shocking, and the other team is not shocking where it is, but it's a little shocking just thinking about what they might do in the playoffs.
Okay.
We have got the Tampa Bay Bucks, so Baker Mayfield, and the New England Patriots. So we got Drake May, and I love this Drake May in his college.
Yes,
uniform.
I do like.
All right, Daniel, do you want Drake May or do you want Baker Mayfield?
Oh,
Patriots. I'm going to go with Daniel on this one. I'm going to go Patriots.
Yeah, I think the Bucks are still kind of banged up.
I think so.
But I'll go Bucks. I'll go.
Go different?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Daniel is going. Wait, Rams. He chose Rams.
He chose Rams and Patriots.
He chose Rams and Patriots. I am going to go Patriots and 49ers.
Okay.
And you are going Rams and Bucks?
Yep.
So we all pick different. It'll be interesting to see.
It will.
What happens in week 10.